Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome into Van Buren County High School. Our intro got a little early today, but we're on the air, set to bring you tonight's matchup between the Copper Basin Cougars and the Van Buren County Eagles. First round game of this Region 3 tournament. Van Buren County, the district champions, out of District 6. Copper Basin, the number 4 seed, out of District 5. These two teams will take on each other tonight and try to advance to the second round against Polk, or rather at Polk County. Those games set for Tuesday night. The winner of this game will take on the winner of CSLA and Whitwell. And so we are underway. Starters for tonight's game: Kason Shadrick wearing number 32, Eli wearing number 34, as the Eagles get a quick basket to go up 2-0. Slade DeLong wears number 43, Callan Sullivan wears 12, and Jack Pauken wears number 33 for the Eagles. On the other side for Copper Basin, and it was Callan Sullivan who had that first basket. For Copper Basin, it's Drew Crowder wearing number 12, Carter Lance 13, Talon Smith number 14, Dawson Pittman wearing number 15, and Darius Harris wearing number 50. And Harris, a late sub in as a starter tonight. It was going to be number 44, Jonah Kearley, in the starting post position, but Kearley didn't make it to the game on time, and I'm not sure that he's here now. And so a late scratch. It was going to be Kearley, the fifth starter for Copper Basin, but instead it's Darius Harris in the post. Tyler Brown alongside Rode Grissom to bring you today's Saturday matchup. And Rode, we don't know a ton about Copper Basin, obviously in another district and meeting for the first time this year in the region, but Van Buren County, a very impressive win over South Pittsburgh in the district championship just last week. What can we expect out of Van Buren County today? As Eli Scoggins dunks it for 2.
Stuff like that, I guess. Stuff that gets the crowd going.
It gets the people going. A miss there, and Sullivan will bring it down. Feed down low to Scoggins. Scoggins up and under, misses, but there to make the rebound and the basket. Callan Sullivan for 2. Sullivan with 4 points. Still there, Jack Pauken, the junior. Easy layup for 33, and a timeout coming for Copper Basin. Quick start for the Eagles, leading 8-0. And we will take a look at our bracket while we've got a few free seconds. Van Buren County, Copper Basin today, early game. The rest of the games tonight in the region will start later at 7 o'clock. CSLA, the number 2 seed from Region 5, will take on number 3 seeded Whitwell from Region 6 tonight at 7 o'clock. That game being played at CSLA. And then South Pittsburgh will host Sale Creek tonight at 7 o'clock. The winner of South Pittsburgh Sale Creek will go on to play Chat Prep. They had a bye into the second round. That'll be Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Whitwell and CSLA. That'll be Tuesday night at 7:45. Those two games set to be played at Polk County High School. So a nice little drive ahead of the Eagles tonight if they can pick up a win. A ball out of bounds. It'll be Copper Basin's basketball. Next time out or break that we get, we'll thank our sponsors for helping us out for the season and going into the postseason, helping us pay for our broadcasting rights for the TWSAA. A bucket there for Copper Basin. That'll be number 12, Drew Crowder, with his first 2 points of the night. And first 2 points for the Cougars. Driving baseline is Shadrick, and he barely gets that one out. Almost stolen away by Harris, but it goes out of his hands, and Jack Pauken can't trace it down before it goes out of bounds. 8-2, 5:47 to go here in the first quarter. A feed down low, a shot up, missed, but a foul coming, and that one's either going to be against DeLong or Shadrick. We'll see, and it's going to be 32. It's going to be Shadrick that'll be whistled for the foul, his first of the night. First of the night for the Eagles. So Crowder headed to the line for 2, will hit the first. Crowder 3 points on the night, has all 3 of the Cougars' points. And he's got that one too. Van Buren County basketball on the Eagle Network. And a foul coming against number 13, Carter Lance, as he pushes Callan Sullivan out of bounds. Hoping this isn't our last home broadcast of the year. Van Buren County, if they can win a region championship, will host a home game for the sub-state. Slade DeLong fires a three and misses. Sullivan comes away with the rebound. Sullivan puts it back up. Oh, and that one just lips out. Gets the rebound again. Another turnaround jumper. Missed, no good. Eli Scoggins in there, and now a hold called against Copper Basin. And that one's going to be against number 12, Drew Crowder. But Van Buren County, in order to host a sub-state game, would have to win the region championship. More than likely going to be meeting Chat Prep at the end of that one if the Eagles can make it so far. On the other side, the girls' side, Van Buren County women have a good chance of hosting a sub-state game, as well as Sullivan fights for a basket, can't get it. Harris rips away a rebound. Van Buren County last night defeated Lookout Valley 56-27 in girls action as DeLong tips that one away. Van Buren County will go on to host, or rather will go on to play Sow Creek Monday night in girls action at Polk County as Kason Shadrick fires up a three. Sow Creek last night defeated Whitwell 67-35, so that sets up the matchup for the Eaglettes Monday night. And then on the other side of that bracket, it'll be Copper Basin and CSLA playing Monday night at 6 o'clock. Shadrick, near corner this time. He's got that one. Good from both ends. CSLA last night beat South Pittsburgh 52-41 in girls play. A foul coming against Callan Sullivan there. Both the Eagles and Eaglettes champions of their district tournaments as Drew Crowder gets a basket, now a steal, and a little dunk there coming from Talon Smith.
2 dunks already in this game.
DeLong in the corner now, inside to Scoggins. And there's a lot of potential for dunks in this one. Looks like the foul there going to be against 50 Harris. We know that Eli Scoggins has got some hops. Kason Shadrick, he can grab a little bit of rim. Sullivan beginning to get up there. And now a whistle. And that one's going to be against Copper Basin's number 15, Dawson Pittman. Pittman's first of the night. Copper Basin 4 fouls here in the first quarter. Eagles with just 2. Sullivan weaves through some traffic, gets into the paint, blocked away by Harris. Loose ball on the court, but that's going to be picked up by Smith. Smith, little bob and weave there, throws up a floater, misses, no good, and Shadrick gets the rebound. Copper Basin really aggressive on the boards, looks good, but getting too aggressive leads to that. Harris, his second foul of the night. They have had some luck poking the ball away and getting some steals under the basket, but in transition, committing too many no-nos. So Scoggins will head to the line in the bonus. And airballs the first one. Pulled a Slade DeLong there. the game at Grundy County. Slade went up to shoot 2 free throws. Completely airballed the first one, just like Eli did there. And what was so funny about that was he turned and looked. As soon as he missed it, he turned and looked at Coach Sullivan on the bench, and Coach Sullivan just laughed at him because it was a tight game. And when I saw DeLong do that, I thought, oh, he might get pulled out of the game after this one. But Coach Sullivan, he said, I just laughed at him because what else can you do? He said it's kind of, you don't want to stress the kids out at the point in the game that it was, and he just let it go, and everything turned out fine, obviously. Van Buren County defeated Grundy County on the road that night. Split the series with the Yellow Jackets. Foul against the Eagles, their third. And Copper Basin. Ball handler being chased by Jack Pauken. That's Smith. Shot up, no good. Rebound goes to Scoggins. And again, trying to fight for that steal after the rebound. And Smith's going to be whistled for a foul. And so Smith, I know, frustrated after the miss. But you can't do that, go chasing down the ball handler like that and commit a silly foul. 15-8, 2 shots coming for Eli Scoggins. Scoggins will sink that one. 2 of 3 from the line so far. Trying to make it 3 of 4. Shot is no good, rims out. Rebounded by Smith. The Eagles come away with it. Eli Scoggins knocks it loose, tries to throw it ahead to Jack Pauken, but there to steal it away for Copper Basin is Drew Crowder. Right place, right time with some good hustle. Now Eli's going to knock this one away from Smith. It'll go out of bounds. And this time it's going to be Eagles basketball. Corner 3, Shadrick, good.
And he's obviously a shooter tonight because I seen him warming up and he was making a lot of threes in the warm-ups and he's made every one he shot, I think, so far. So
it's his 3rd triple of the night. He's had 2 from that far corner and 1 from this near corner so far tonight. And now Copper Basin is going to take a timeout. They're 2nd of the 1st quarter. So we want to take a second to thank our sponsors for supporting the Eagle Network and Eaglettes basketball all throughout the season and the postseason. The Hitch Outfitters and Chad Lassiter, agent Farm Bureau, has been with us all season this year, and then coming on for the postseason to help us out with our TSSAA media rights bills. State Farm agent Kerry Bass up in Cookeville, and A&H Meat, custom meat and processing here in Spencer. So thanks to all 4 of those sponsors for supporting the Eagle Network and Eagles and Eaglettes basketball throughout this season. So like I was talking about a few minutes ago, hopefully this isn't our last broadcast of the year. Hopefully Eagles or Eaglettes can make it to the sub-state, win their region championship, and host a game here in Spencer. If that were to happen, the girls would host on Saturday, March 8th. They would get the runner-up from Region 4. And then the boys, if they're able to host a sub-state game, that would be a Monday night, March 10th, and they would get the runner-up of the Region 4 sub-state championship game. (19-8), Eagles lead as we come out of the break. There's Dakota Walker. He gets his number called but misses. And now a foul down on the in the paint. It was Shadrick going up for a rebound. And he was reaching over Carter Lance. And when Shadrick went up in the air, they got tied up. And Shadrick came down on Lance, and Shadrick's going to be called for the foul. Coach Sullivan, a quick conversation with the referee. He thought that foul should be on Lance, as it was Lance that backed up under Case and Shadrick there. But the push instead called against Shadrick. That's his 2nd foul of the night, and he's going to take a seat. A minute 35 to play here in the 1st. Copper Basin has used 2 timeouts already. Copper Basin keeping the ball out near midcourt, now drives into the paint just past the free throw line. Good feed there to Smith, but it's missed. Rebound goes up, shot no good. And Bryson Mooneyham is going to fight for the loose basketball, and he's going to get a jump ball. That was Mooneyham getting tangled up with A.J. Perro, who's checked into the game just recently. And the possession arrow gives it to the Cougars. And now instead of a jump ball, it looks like they've called a foul against the Cougars. Instead, they're going to send Bryson Mooneyham to the line for 2. Now, I thought for sure that was whistled a jump ball, but instead a foul against the Cougars. So Mooneyham's going to miss the first of two. Mooneyham, the second sub of the night for the Eagles. Dakota Walker, the first one. As DeLong goes up for a rebound, has it knocked away, and the Cougars able to keep it in bounds. Drew Crowder goes and chases it down. Both offenses have slowed just a bit. We've been at 19-8 since the timeout. Eli Scoggins comes away with a rebound. Feed is ahead to Jack Pauken. Pauken's going to make a shot. Attempt is contested, and he's fouled by Dawson Pittman. Pittman, number 15, is going to get his second foul of the night. So Pauken's first trip to the free throw line. He's got 2 points already on a field goal, and he's going to miss that one. And boy, the Eagles have been cold from the free throw line tonight. 2 of 6 right now. That'll make it 3 of 7, though. 3 points on the night for Jack Pauken. 20-8. 12-point lead for the Eagles as we dwindle down the time here in the first quarter. Talon Smith, a jumper from the free throw line, no good. Rebounded by Dakota Walker, and once again it's Smith going after the basketball, reaches in and gets whistled for the foul. Second time tonight he's done that. Ty Measles into the game now for Van Buren County, standing over by Coach Sullivan, getting some last-minute instructions. It's Dakota Walker. Toes the line for 2, and he hits the first. Second shot, bounces in there. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter. Eagles leading 22-8. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay Cougars ball. Long road trip up here for Copper Basin. About 2 hours and 16 minutes. Copper Basin in Polk County. So the rest of their region tournament games, if they can find a way to get past the Eagles, would be a short drive. However, tough first round matchup sends them all the way up here to Spencer. So if you're watching from Copper Basin, welcome in. As a three-pointer falls for Drew Crowder. And Crowder, the leading scorer for the Cougars here in the first. He had 9 points. 3 field goals, 1 of them from three-point range, and then 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Talon Smith, the only other Cougar to score in that one, he had a bucket for 2. And so 11 points in that first quarter for Copper Basin. Meanwhile, the Eagles score 22. During the timeout, want to thank our sponsors for supporting the Eagle Network and Eagles and Eaglettes basketball throughout the season. Hitch Outfitters and Farm Bureau agent Chad Lester from here in Spencer have been with us all season. We appreciate them for their funding to get us through the regular season. And now here in the postseason, State Farm agent Kerry Bass up in Cookeville, and then A&H Custom Meat and Processing here in Spencer have jumped on for the postseason to help us out with our TSSAA media rights fees. So we appreciate them for allowing us to get on the air both last night and tonight for these region matchups. 9 points that first quarter for Case and Shadrick on those 3 threes. Eli Scoggins had 4 points on a bucket and 2 free throws. Callan Sullivan, a couple layups for 4 points. Dakota Walker, 2 points on free throws. And then Jack Pauken had a 2 and a free throw for 3 points. Second quarter underway. It's Cougars basketball. And into the game now, wearing number 44 is Jonah Kearley, who was set to start in the post tonight, but was late getting to the game, so he was a last-second scratch. When we say last second, it was about a minute before we called out the starting lineups that they let us know that he wasn't going to be here in time for the game to start. But now in uniform and out on the court, so a little bit of a late start for him. We'll see how he reacts with no warm-ups. Mooneyham goes down low to Measles. Measles will pass it back out to Mooneyham. Scoggins will try to go to work. Bumps into the defender, no whistle, as he sends Carter Lance, I almost said Carter Smith, Carter Lance to the floor. And Scoggins with 2 points. Is the reverse of our shop teacher, Lance Smith, I was going to try to say. Three-pointer, no good. Ball knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Eagles basketball as that one goes off the fingertips of Kearley. He and Measles chasing it toward the baseline, out of bounds. Measles in the post, has it knocked away, goes to Pauken. Pauken thought about pulling the trigger on three. Instead, they go to Eli. Eli in the paint, little finger roll, no good, gets his own rebound. Kicks out to Pauken. Now to Long. Corner three, Eli Scoggins, good. His first three-pointer of the night.
And the Eagles not playing what they usually play. They've usually been playing the past 2 games or so. Basically keep away in those past 2 games to get them in the spot that they are now. And it worked for them both games, and it's probably what they'll be doing in the tournament too.
Ripped away,
better teams.
Ripped away by Jack Pauken, and a good feed up to Eli Scoggins for 2 more. Yeah, Coach Sullivan started that against Grundy County, just holding the basketball. Grundy County couldn't figure it out, and even when Grundy County would foul and try to get the ball back, Eagles could not miss from the free throw line that night, and they did it again against South Pittsburgh. Van Buren County in that game against South Pittsburgh defeated the Pirates 35-31. One of the lowest scoring games of the year for Van Buren County, if not the lowest. And that was for the district championship, their 2nd in a row. DeLong, easy lay-in. Van Buren County 2023 district champs and 2024, or correction, 2023 and 2025 district champs. Fell last year in the district championship game to South Pittsburgh. This year they win it. As a foul is going to be against Van Buren County's Ty Measles. First region appearance for the Eagles since 2022. As that one just misses. Correction, it's the 2nd region appearance for the Eagles since last year. They haven't won a region championship since 22, and no whistle for a lane violation. DeLong has stepped all over the line. DeLong a three, good.
I was just sitting there wondering why nobody was stepping up to that.
I know it.
He had it right before then, nobody stepped up, and then gets it right back.
Dribble into the paint. R.C. Howard gets a hand on the ball and forces a travel. Howard fresh into the game, wearing number 11. DeLong, another three, that one no good. Rebound goes to the Cougars. Crowder brings it down court. Step, no good. Rebounded by Kearley. And now a whistle and a jump ball, and the possession arrow pointed to the Eagles. Scoggins backs it out from the free throw line, fires up a three from the top of the key. That one misses and falls straight down. Carson Paris, wearing number 33 for the Cougars, was right there, but it fell too quickly. And it was on the ground and off his foot before he knew it, and so the Eagles get the basketball back. That was a tough ricochet. Measles, good there. First 2 points of the game for him. Coach Tyler Sapp has just entered the gym, the district coach of the year. Led the Eaglettes to a win last night over Lookout Valley. Eaglettes will play next week at Polk County. They will have Sale Creek on Monday night at 7 o'clock in girls action. The shot falls there for the Cougars. 3:11 playing the first half. Game going by fairly quickly, but nothing like last night's was. RC sends up a three and hits nothing. Girls game, there were hardly any fouls called in the first half. No timeouts called. Quick shot there for Smith for two. The first half of last night's girls basketball game was in the books by 6:25. Kearley goes after it, gambles and misses. Mooneyham into the paint, misses his shot, and Kearley will rebound. Ball out of bounds. Timothy Baker knocked it away, and Carter Lance, the last Cougar to touch it, so it's Van Buren County basketball. 2:22 to play here in the first half. RC missed a three last time, doesn't take a chance this one. Timothy Baker into the paint, back out to RC. RC will dribble in, pull up, nothing. Three-pointer, Callan Sullivan, good.
And this right here's a combination of some players that we haven't seen on the floor at the same time, and they're on the offense. It worked pretty good.
Only two starters in the game right now, Kason Shadrick and Callan Sullivan. Three misses, kept in bounds, but knocked right back to Ty Measles. Now a timeout, no, double dribble. I saw the Copper Basin coach making a motion, and then I heard a whistle, and I thought, well, we've got a timeout coming, but the coach was given the double dribble sign as well, so he knew it was coming.
Yeah, R.C. Howard had a little bit of a awkward bounce, and I don't know if he touched the ball or not, but he brought his hand up, so it looked like it, but don't know for sure.
133. RC, another three from the right elbow. That one's going to fall. He was just getting his aim the first time around. 42-16. Van Buren County leads here in this first round game of the Region 3 tournament. Three up, no good. RC's going to battle for the rebound. He's going to knock it to Callan Sullivan, who will bring it down court. Sullivan into the paint, trying to go coast to coast, and that one is kicked away. Now Kason Shadrick with a block under the basket, knocks it away from Lance.
I thought his head was going to touch the backboard.
He got some air on that one. .45 seconds to play here in the first half. Eagles with a hefty 42-16 lead over the Cougars of Copper Basin. Three-pointer. Front iron, no good. R.C. Howard with the basketball. Shadrick, a three. That's the first three he's missed tonight. 9 points on the night for Shadrick. No scoring here in the second for him, though. Jumper, no good. Shadrick with the basketball. 2 seconds. Three-quarters court shot, no good. Good attempt by Sullivan, but it goes wide right, and that'll do it for the first half. Your score at the end of one, 42 for the Eagles, 16 for the Cougars of Copper Basin. We're going to take a 10-minute break, and we'll be right back with the second half of tonight's Region 3 first-round tournament game. Back at Van Buren County High School, where the Eagles lead Copper Basin 42-16 here in this first round game of the Region 3 tournament. Scoring update for you as we go along, and the foul count for you. Kason Shadrick for Van Buren County, he's got 9 points along with 2 fouls. Eli Scoggins, no fouls for him. 12 points on the night. 4 scored in the first quarter. Slade Long, not 23, but 5 points tonight. 7 points for Callan Sullivan. He's got 2 fouls to go along with it. Dakota Walker with 2 points. 3 for Jack Pauken, 2 for Ty Measles, and 3 for R.C. Howard. Ty Measles has 1 foul, so 5 total fouls for Van Buren County High School. Foul count for Copper Basin. Harrow's got 1, Crowder's got 1, Lance has got 1, 2 for Smith, 2 for Pittman, and 2 for Harris. A breakaway there. And 2 more points to Smith total. He's got 6 points tonight. Carter Lance has 1. Leading scorer in this one for Copper Basin has been Drew Crowder. He had 9 points in the first, 2 in the second for 11. That was Kason Shadrick with another 3. That's his 4th 3 of the night. 12 points on the night for him. And thanks for Roe Grissom for the assist on that one. I had my head down looking at the stats for Copper Basin. Tyler Brown alongside Roe Grissom. This Eagle Network's broadcast of the Region 3 tournament. Shot misses there, rebounded by Kason Shadrick. Eagle Network, the student media club of Van Buren County High School, and a wild series there for a basket that finally leads to DeLong getting to. Everything you're watching tonight, student run. I'm the only adult on this crew right now. Roe Grissom, a sophomore, my color guy beside me. Kaylee Yates is on cam 1, the camera that you're looking at right now. She's a senior. Across the way is freshman Cy DeWeese, who's on camera 2. And then down in the production room, directing tonight's game, both Zach Matthews and Caden Yates. Free throws coming for Copper Basin, and that one misses from Smith, his first trip to the line tonight. Zane Johnson down in the production room as well, and then Kylie Young helped us out on the lights tonight. She's down in the production room helping. Another miss there, and Smith goes 0 of 2 from the free throw line. Connor Christenberry, freshman, here to help us with the lights tonight as well, as Callan Sullivan bangs his second 3. Well, we got a fantastic group of students that help us all throughout the year get these games on the air. Broadcasting here on YouTube and Facebook, and then select games throughout the year on BLTV Channel 6 as Darius Harris picks up his 3rd foul. Scoggins dribbles into a 3-man team. Somehow gets out and gets the ball away, but a foul is called. And that one's going to go against Copper Basin once again, and it looks like it's going to be Harris, and it is, number 50. His 4th foul of the night. Harris got the start in the post tonight. Jonah Kearley arrived at the game late, wasn't here for starting lineups. And a 3-ball there for Kason Shadrick. Shadrick has only missed 1 3-point tip tonight. He's got 5. DeLong and Harris going at it in the paint. All 5 starters back in the game for Van Buren County. Same for Copper Basin. Good feed and a basket there for Drew Crowder. Scoggins into the paint, but he's going to pick up the foul on charge. Runs right over Drew Crowder. Eli's first foul of the night. And substitution coming for Copper Basin. Harris is going to take a seat with 4 fouls. And checking back into the game, number 44, Jonah Kearley, who arrived in the second quarter.
And on that foul, elbow in the face, and I was like, ouch.
Yeah, that was a tough one. Because Eli took that step like he normally does in the paint and didn't have anywhere to go. DeLong is going to be whistled for a foul here. A little too aggressive, trying to pick the ball away from Carter Lance. Slade's first foul of the night. 13 points on the night so far for Crowder. Copper Basin's leading scorer thus far. DeLong misses the feed. Gives to Shadrick. Shadrick into the paint. Eli a little stutter there. He gets Carter Lance to jump right over him. He goes up for the easy layup. 13 points on the night for Eli Scoggins. Scoggins steals it away. Gives to Shadrick. Shadrick, easy layup under the basket. He had Callan Sullivan there just in case. That's Shadrick's first points of the night that didn't come from beyond the arc. Mass substitution now for Van Buren County. All 5 starters out. Dakota Walker, Timothy Baker, Bryson Mooneyham, Ty Measles, and R.C. Howard into the game. So Eli Scoggins, DeLong, Sullivan, Shadrick, and Pauken all take a seat on the bench. Baker gives to Mooneyham. Mooneyham, a little jumper there, good. His first 2 points of the night. Had 2 early attempts in the first on a pair of free throws, but missed both. Mooneyham, the only senior on the, or rather, one of 3 seniors on the court, along with Dakota Walker and Timothy Baker. The other 2 out there, youngsters. Both Measles and Howard, sophomores. 3 ball, top of the key, no good. Rebound, Dakota Walker. Walker playing on a bit of a bum ankle. You can see him wearing the brace on the right foot. In early January and on into early February, had been wearing a boot to school, kind of rehabbing it throughout the day and then throwing on just the ankle brace at night to play. Ball gets away there, taken by Pittman. Pittman guarded closely by Howard.
2 little shorties out there.
Yeah, Howard and Pittman look to be about the same size. Shot good there for Measles. Measles on the other end of the spectrum, though. Yeah, according to the lineup, Howard 5'4", Ty Measles 6'5", as Baker sends up a 3, misses, gets his own rebound. R.C. Howard, a 3 attempt, no good. He's got 1 3 tonight. And now no call in front of the Van Buren County bench. Baker gets spun around. There's a jumper, no good. A good look from Smith. 3 attempt, no good. Rebound, Measles. Kearley right on top of him, but able to get the basketball. Howard double teamed in the backcourt and can't do anything with it. Throws it out of bounds. Knocked right into the referee. It was Talon Smith that went over to check on the ref after the ball hit him. So they continue pressure in the backcourt. They're going to get it down to Ty Measles. Wide open under the basket is Mooneyham. Contact under from Kearley, but no call. The Cougars will bring the ball back up court. And a whistle. That one's going to be either Walker or Measles. Let's see who we get on this one. And it's going to be against Walker. Number 20, his first of the night. Substitution for Copper Basin. Carter Lance out, and into the game, Carson Paris. RC able to knock the ball away for just a second, but it's recovered. RC again, picking Pittman's pocket. RC still in pursuit, and now a whistle. And RC's going to get called for it.
I like that little matchup right there.
The bench was getting into it. Eagles enjoyed that. I thought it was just a game of one-on-one there for a minute. Dawson Pittman will head to the line to shoot 2 as Van Buren County has committed 5 fouls. Pittman's first shot, good.
They just look like a switch of each other, like
just doppelgangers down there.
that guy got blonde hair and RC got brown hair.
And Pittman will hit both. Those his first 2 points of the night. Baker to Measles. Measles, a good pass to Mooneyham, and Mooneyham gets another basket, his second of the night. He's got 4. 61-24. Just about a minute to go here in the third. And if the score stands, we would have a running clock in the fourth. And a whistle, and it's going to be Bryson Mooneyham who gets rung up for it. The rule, as far as mercy rules go, 35-point deficit in the fourth quarter will lead to a running clock. Bucket for Lance on the free throw, his second point of the night. He is right now 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. He'll make it 3 of 4. Carter Lance, 3 points tonight for the Cougars. Get it across the timeline with Baker. Again, feeding Mooneyham down low. A lot of contact down there. Mooneyham able to fight and get the bucket, though. 6 points for the senior. Ball on the baseline. Who touched it last? They're going to whistle the Cougars, or rather the Eagles touched it last. Would have been RC that got a hand on it. He and Carson Paris were going after the basketball. Inbound pass, errant for just a minute. Perro chases it down, though. And a reaching foul against Dakota Walker. Copper Basin came into this region tournament as the 4 seed. They topped Lookout Valley 61-13 to play into their district tournament, but then they got beaten 94-13 by Chattanooga Prep, last year's region champions. Carter Lance back to the line for 2 more. Gets the first one and misses the second one. Chat Prep ended up winning that district tournament 76-44 over CSLA. Copper Basin fell to Sell Creek in the consolation game, so that's how they got the 4 seed in this one. Good pass to Measles from R.C. Howard. Measles 6 points on the night, and that is the end of the third quarter. Van Buren County leading 65-27, which means we'll have a running clock to begin this fourth quarter. While we got a chance, we want to thank our sponsors for supporting the Eagle Network and Eagles and Eaglettes athletics throughout the season. The Hitch Outfitters, with locations in Sparta, McMinnville, and Cookeville, have been with us all year. And then Chad Lassiter, Farm Bureau agent here in Spencer, has been with us all year. Coming on to help us out in the postseason, State Farm agent Kerry Bass up in Cookeville. And then A&H Custom Meat and Processing here in Spencer, helping us out here in the postseason. We appreciate them allowing us to get these games online for you and broadcast them on the Eagle Network, Facebook, and YouTube, and hopefully the Eagles and Eaglettes can win a district, or rather a region championship, and help us get a couple more home games to broadcast for you. District tournament for Van Buren County, District 6A. Van Buren County defeated Whitwell in the first round 72-33, and then was able to hold South Pittsburg to just 31 points in the championship game, beating the Pirates 35-31 to be the champions of District 6A. That means the South Pittsburg, the number 2 seed in the region tournament from 6A, and Whitwell the 3. Other games starting at 7 o'clock tonight, so we're still an hour ahead of everybody else right now. South Pittsburg will play Sell Creek. Winner of that one will play Chattanooga Prep Tuesday night in Polk County. Van Buren County is going to beat Copper Basin here tonight. Smith picks up another bucket. So Van Buren County will go on to face the winner of CSLA and Whitwell. Measles gets a friendly roll. Van Buren County will play that winner of CSLA and Whitwell Tuesday night at 7:45 at Polk County High School. So a nice drive for both of those teams. A little bit of a shorter run for either CSLA or Whitwell, but regardless. Long road trip ahead for the Eagles. That one goes out of bounds. In girls action, like we talked about, last night Van Buren County ended the season for Lookout Valley 56-27. And then Sell Creek defeated Whitwell. So a bucket is good there for Van Buren County. Ty Measles again. Sell Creek defeated Whitwell 67-35. So Van Buren County and Sell Creek girls will play Monday night at 7:30 at Polk County High School. The other side of that bracket, Copper Basin, is going to play CSLA. CSLA defeated South Pittsburg 52-41 to advance in the region tournament. So semifinals just ahead as Tough Crane misses a 3 and the ball goes out of bounds. Eagles have to win 2 games to get into the region championship game. And then regardless win or lose, they will have a sub-state game. If they lose the region championship game, they will go on the road for their sub-state game. If they win the region championship, they will host a sub-state game, and the same goes for the Eaglettes. And both the Eagles and Eaglettes looking like they'll have 2 wins at the end of the night. After that, they just have to win 1 more each. Carter Lance headed to the line for 2. Gets the first one. He's got 5 points tonight, and all 5 coming from the charity stripe. Second shot is good. 6 points on the night for Lance. Three ball up. That one no good. Rebound Baker. Jumper for Tough Crane. That one no good. And Copper Basin will bring it down court. Whistle and a foul coming. Copper Basin gets the ball under their own basket. And Smith wide open under the bucket. 69-33. Van Buren County leading Copper Basin, and the ball goes out of bounds at the baseline. Briar Walling into the game for Van Buren County wearing number 25. And then Branson Farley wearing number 22 new into the game as well. As Carson Paris hits a 3. Baker ahead to Walling. Tough Crane thought about a 3, tries to feed it inside. That one off the foot of Farley. Ooh, roll no good. Rebound, up and over, and R.C. Howard's going to come away with it. Pass down low to Crane. Crane can't keep it in bounds as there's a whistle. Crane was going to try to kick it back to Timothy Baker, but stepped out of bounds. 3:48 to go. Quick fourth period as we have a running clock. TSSAA rule is there's a difference of 35 points in the fourth. The clock will not stop unless there's a timeout. Branson Farley gets a rebound. Baker brings it across the timeline. Inside to Farley. Farley's shot is good. Three-pointer, a little short. Rebound. And the second shot for Carson Paris is good. He's got 5 points. All 5 coming here in the fourth. And Tough Crane will get bumped and lose the basketball. No whistle. Clock continues to tick. Baker will inbound to Howard. Howard gets it across half court. Tough Crane across to Walling. Walling a three ball. That one's good. Walling's first points of the night. Little floater coming from Smith. Smith has 6 points here in this fourth. And now another whistle and another couple subs for Van Buren County.
Three eighth graders in now, along with 2 sophomores.
So maybe looking at next year's team on the court right now. It's Branson Farley with another bucket. Minute 43 to play. Three from the right elbow, no good. Rebound goes to Walling. Walling in some trouble, able to get it out ahead. Pass up to Branson Farley. Loses the basketball, gets it right back though. And swatted away. Jonah Kearley on defense. Three from the left side, no good. Rebound Eagles. Feet ahead to Tough Crane. Crane with a layup, missed it. Cougars will try to back it in against a double team, and success for Lance. Lance first points of the night. That's not a free throw. Crixus McDaniel, wearing number 44, is 1 8th grader that's in the game. The other one, number 54, is Paul Dillon Bickford. And Walling is going to get a bucket. He's got 5. So Walling, Bickford, McDaniel, all 8th graders on the court for Van Buren County. Three-pointer, no good. Another 3 attempts. That one's good that time. That's Lance with a 3. 11 points on the night for Lance. Less than a second to play. And that one's going to be waved off. No good. And that is your final score, 78-42. Van Buren County is going to end the season for Copper Basin. And Van Buren County is going to advance to the second round of the region tournament. Van Buren County will wait until 7 o'clock tonight when CSLA and Witt will play, figure out who they will play in the second round of the region tournament. That game is scheduled for Tuesday night, March 4th at 7:45 at Polk County, so a late night for the Eagles. And they'll be driving back after that game and trying to go to school the next morning. So safe travels to them. Hopefully they can get a good night's sleep before next day of class on Tuesday. Before we go, we want to thank our sponsors one more time for Helping us bring this production to you, the Hitch Outfitters and Chad Laster, agent at Farm Bureau here in Spencer, along with State Farm agent Kerry Bass in Cookeville, and then A&H Custom Meat and Processing. Again, your final score tonight, Van Buren County defeats Copper Basin 78-42 in the first round of the District 3 tournament. For Road Grissom, I'm Tyler Brown saying so long. Hopefully we'll see you at home for a sub-state game. This is the Eagle Network.